Hey, this video is going to be a little bit more serious than all my other ones. So if you're looking for something light that'll brighten your mood, this isn't the place. Sorry for the sudden, serious, deep video, but I'm in the moment right now and I just don't want to put it to waste. And I wrote everything down for the sake of not forgetting any points I want to get across, so if my voice sounds really narrative and like I'm reading off this, that's why. Today we're going to be talking about bullying. Yeah, we're talking about that. I'm sure you probably all know what bullying means. You know the definition. According to Wikipedia, it means a form of aggressive behavior manifested by the use of force or coercion to affect others, particularly when the behavior is habitual and involves an imbalance of power. It can include verbal harassment, physical assault, or coercion, and may be directed repeatedly towards particular victims, perhaps on grounds of race, religion, gender, sexuality, or ability. The imbalance of power may be social power and or physical power. So you understand the basics of bullying, right? And I assume you tell yourself and others that you're against bullying. Well, I have a question for you. Are you a bully? Chances are you told yourself, no, I'm not a bully, I'm a good person. If you didn't think something on the lines of that, well, you got some serious thinking to do. So you probably don't look at yourself as a bully. But what crosses your mind when you think of the word bully? For some, it's people using the internet to verbally attack other people, which is understandable because nobody sets themselves boundaries on the internet. I mean, you use your keyboard and keypad to type, and you have like all the time in the world to think of what you're going to say. I mean, it's pretty much free reign. Then for others, it's some big guy harassing someone in a school hallway. I mean, whatever your interpretation of bullying is, you have one, right? We all do. So according to the definition, it's a form of aggressive behavior manifested by force or coercion to affect others. So being mean. Bullying is the same as being mean. Now, we'll look at yourself again. I mean, chances are you've been mean to someone. So, by definition, you're a bully. I'm a bully. God knows I'm a bully. But it doesn't have to be that way, does it? No, we have a choice of what we say. We can easily keep our mouths shut. But we don't. Why? Why don't we just not talk? When something negative about someone goes through our mind, why is it so important that we let them know? What in our minds gives the go-ahead to say these things? I mean, it happens so fast. You see the opportunity, you think of what you're going to say, and then you just let it out. I mean, there's no room for your conscience to take place. I mean, it happens so fast. Words have such a huge kick behind them. I mean, when was the last time someone insulted you in any way? How'd you feel? What kind of emotions were going through you? Whether someone simply told you, you look weird today, or someone said something more extreme like, kill yourself. How would you feel once those words were just left in the air? Probably not very good. Emotions are something all humans can share together. We all have them. If you say something negative towards another human being, who, just like all other humans, is simply trying to survive, but you don't think it maybe affects them a little bit more than you intended? When negative opinions or bashing remarks come to you, they hit. They hit hard. Only you know who you really are. Only you know your past experiences, how your brain works, everything about you. Only you know you. These are huge factors that come into play when something negative is being thrown your way. Everything about you is what builds your heart's reaction. And because you're human, the same reality applies to all other humans. The ones you see every day, the ones you hate, the ones you love, the ones you don't even know. They all share that. Each has their own mentality and their own past experiences. Each reacts a different way to all situations. Next time something comes up when you can voice something like that, stop. Evaluate the situation, accept that you don't know half the person's mentality, and ask yourself, is what I'm about to say necessary? Is my day any less complete if I don't say this to this person? Now, don't tell yourself it's not a big deal, because it is. Everyday situations go way deeper than you think. And another thing we need to work on is defending the victims of those who haven't really thought deeply on the situation. We all say we're against bullying, but a lot of us are too afraid to involve ourselves in situations that don't pertain to us. If that fear comes into your brain, remove it as quickly as possible. There's another human being such as yourself who's being destroyed. Be their aid. This is the moment they need you. Yeah, you. No matter how big the situation is, whether someone simply threw a trivial remark at someone, or it's been taken to a more extreme level, be their aid. You're needed in these situations way more than you realize. Now, if you do make the right decision and act, make sure you're doing it the right way. You're involving yourself in a situation to stop bullying. So do the opposite of what's being thrown. Don't bully the bully. Don't throw insults back. The attacker is a human being as well, with their own mental state and experiences. Don't become the very thing you're against. Speak civilly. If the attacker doesn't listen to reason, which most likely they won't, do what you can to remove the victim from the situation altogether, and try to repair what was broken during the attack. Show them what good you're capable of. Simple compliments and acts of love are way more important than you think. Not only show love to the victim, but also the attacker, as they're human just as well. So you know those people you hate? Stop. Show them love as you would any other human. You might tell yourself you have a justifiable reason to hate them, but don't let that stop you from just being an all-around good person. Don't hold back with love. Share it with every human being you as a person are capable of. Now, something you definitely don't want to think is, well, someone else will do it. Someone else will show love. Someone else will act. Well, you know who thinks that? Everyone. So that thing you thought someone else would take care of? Well, no one took care of it. And now it's too late. Now, when the time comes to act, I'm not going to be here cheering you on. Any inspirational feeling you get, it's going to fade. And it's going to fade fast. When the time comes to act, it's going to be all up to you to make the choice. So please make the right one. Now, for me, I don't even see why people act negatively in that context towards other people. I don't see why it's okay. To me, the kind of things people say to each other are disgusting. Like, kill yourself. You've heard that said before. Kill yourself. Why do people say that? Why is that okay? Kill yourself. Everything you know, everything about you, everything you've ever done, just kill it. End it. Kill yourself. Why is that okay to say to another human being? That's disgusting. Or another one, emo faggot. Emo faggot. You've taken everything about this person, their style, their sexuality, their beliefs, their hobbies, everything about their entire being, you've thrown into two negative words. Emo faggot. Why? Why? I don't think you guys really see the seriousness of it. Like what you're saying. You really need to understand the kind of words that are coming out of your mouth, what they really mean. I mean, I've made the same mistake in the past as well. But if you feel absolutely no compassion towards the people who live on this planet with you, the human beings who live on this planet with you, please, for the sake of yourself, do some self-evaluating. I mean, you don't have to report back here or tell anyone about what you come up with. Just think to yourself. And don't trick yourself into believing what you want to believe. I mean, really think. Try to figure out why you're like that. Because that can't be good. We're all humans. The people you see, they're all trying to survive where they can. They're trying to move along in this painful, painful game of life. Don't take that from them. Support them in their survival. If we can all do that together, there won't be any reason for anyone ever to feel alone. I don't know. My vision of the world might be kind of unrealistic, but I'm in the fight against all forms of bullying. And making this video seemed like a reasonable addition to my part. So, I love you guys. When I say that, I mean it. I love you. I love you. Alright guys, be kind to one another, please. Alright guys, love you.